Hey everybody, welcome back to more Pokemon Fire Red. Last time, I was feeling a little bit better than I was feeling now. I am dealing with the aftermath of a very lengthy and long flu. Good thing I record multiple videos in advance. This time, we are going to go and work out kind of what Pewter City's about. I will warn you right now, not a whole lot. Most of what you'll find here is just going to be really informational stuff. People telling you things about battles and how to catch Pokemon as though you haven't been familiar already. I don't know actually that there's even somebody here that gives you something beneficial. And being that there's not another route connected to it beyond this one, this is what we're walking into. Yeah, not a whole lot here. You know, it's not a full team, I'll definitely give it that. But we have Schloop, and Schloop is going to be very helpful in the events yet to come. You, sir. You're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for new challengers. Follow me. If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. Yep. Yeah. For whatever reason, this one guy is super adamant that you go and take on the gym first. Not for any particular reason other than just to help out his celebrity crush, I guess. But we can't move on until we do that. So we're gonna do some other stuff first. You there! The fairy came out of the moon. That's what the rumor is. They appeared after moonstones fell on Mount Moon. Nifty. One of the first alien Pokemon, you know, now that I think about it actually. There aren't too many others. We'll have to talk about that at a later date. Ah, the museum. $50 for a child's ticket. Would you like to come in? Yes! I would. Please take what little money I have. I should be grateful for my long life. Never did I think I would get a chance to see the bones of a dragon. Aerodactyl fossil. And Kabutops fossil. I don't think I want to talk about those just yet. I want a Pikachu. It's so cute. Ask my daddy to catch me one. Did you know? Yes, a Pikachu soon, I promise. Everybody's got their favorites. This month we're running a space exhibit. I can see that. It's a space shuttle. Kudos. Moonstone, huh? What's so special about it? Looks like an ordinary rock to me. Well, I mean, if you don't want one, I'll take it. July 20th, 1969. Humankind first set foot on the moon that day. I bought a color TV just so I could watch the news. July 20th, 1969. That feels accurate, actually. BRB, I'm gonna fact check Pokemon. Yeah, I'll be damned. On July 20th, 1969, humanity achieved a monumental milestone as NASA's Apollo 11 mission successfully landed the first humans on the moon, with Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin becoming the first to walk on the surface. Nifty! I think that's one of the only times that Pokemon has acknowledged, like, real-world events. I can't think of really any other things? Like not anything that's really had a date associated with it. Because, I mean, like, yeah, landing on the moon's definitely, like, a big deal. But, you know, they could have landed on the moon in September. But that was very accurate. Gotta give it to him. Alright, that's enough moseying around, I suppose. Unfortunately, I do not even have as much money as I need to buy a single potion. So we're gonna go walk in here with our water type and one potion, and just pray that'll be enough. Hiya, do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in a match is at the left of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of the Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different orders to suit your opponent's party. That's handy if we know what they're going to lead with. I mean, that makes sense, obviously, right? I suppose for a gym, you're going to be facing the gym's type. Camperlium would like to battle. Sent out Geodude. And it's a level 10 Geodude at that. Good thing we brought out Schloop, who's going to bubble you in the face. Super effective. That was a critical hit. That's not great. But we took you out anyway. And we got a level up. Level 11. Boost to everything and +2 to health. Wonderful. Going to use Sandshrew. Not gonna change. I like this guy. Look at his claws and ears and eyes and brick textured skin. He's just fun. I like him. Oh, critical hit. Didn't even wipe you out. Wow. And off you go. Sandshrew fainted. Schloop gained 219. We're to level 12. Easy as that. Darn. Light years isn't time. It measures distance. You are strangely correct. But thank you for correcting yourself after the fact. Brock, though. Is this where I do this? Oh, you know what? Actually, no. Fuck that noise. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright, sir. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all a rock-hard type. Fwahaha, you think you're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your rock-hard best. Oh, Brock. You know, I gotta give it to you. For only having two Pokemon who's not terribly strong against the one that I'm gonna throw out, you still make for a fairly decent challenge, especially early on. You don't have too many opportunities to run into Grass-type Pokemon, and if you chose Charmander at the beginning, you're gonna have a rough time. One of your other options is finding a Mankey back on Route 22, where I ended up getting jack shit, but it's an option nonetheless. And if you're playing a Nuzlocke, that's gonna be hard for you to do. If you're not playing a Nuzlocke, well, kudos, have fun with it. I don't know why you're worried to begin with. We're gonna use Bubble just like any other time. Super effective. And not terribly effective. Well, that's Geodudes for you. Schloop gained 220 experience points. Not quite enough for a level up. And Onix. I have a little bit of a history with Onix. Now, I do Nuzlocks in my own time. I end up playing them actually with some close friends of mine. And we do challenge runs where we'll end up battling each other with the teams that we have and just, making a whole big thing out of it. It's something we've done for years. On one such team, I did in fact have an Onix because they're cool. They're big and they're rock snakes and they're like mean looking and scary, and they've got impressively high defense. Like, I think it's probably their top stat by twice as much of anything else. It's really, really good. But they're not great at much else. I carried that thing all the way to the championship. That thing was level 45. I could not trade it to get a Steelix. I couldn't find my hands on any sort of metal coat anywhere. It was a nightmare. He became nothing but a 30-ton big rock snake pile of dead weight. It was terrible dragging that thing. But still, I did it for the sake of determination, up until my team got swept. So I gotta say, of everybody that I lost that day, I wasn't too afraid of losing my Onix. Matter of fact, I blamed him for everything. Schloop would like to learn Water Gun, but Schloop can't learn more than 4 moves. Would you like to delete a move for Water Gun? Water Gun is 40, and... Oh, that's right. I don't think we did the special split yet. Well, I mean, in that case, we might as well just replace Bubble with it. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer you on this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. They've received the Boulder Badge from Brock. It's rock hard. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Got $1,400. I can definitely afford another potion now. Wait, take this with you. Receive TM39. TM, or Technical Machine, contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use, though. So when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Why didn't you use that? Did your team have that? I can't remember. We kind of wiped you out too fast to be able to see any of that. Anyway, I will meet you back at the Pokemon Center very, very briefly. Physical attack. See, that's weird, okay? I feel like I'm forgetting something. So if you look here, it does say that there is attack and defense, as well as special attack and special defense, which makes sense. I wasn't sure why there would be a combination between the two of them. I feel like that happened much earlier than this game came out. But the moves themselves don't differentiate whether or not it's a physical or special move, which is confusing me a little bit. because I thought they did. You know what? I will look it up in my free time and come back a wiser and stronger man. But we're gonna switch Clompy back out and help him gain a little bit more experience in the travels yet to come. I will look it up in my free time and come back a wiser and stronger man. I will look it up in my free time. I will look it up in my free time. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. The running shoes. Dave switched shoes with the running shoes. Press the B button to run. It's only where there's room to run. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. There's a letter attached. Dear Dave, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. That is very, very kind of her. We have the ability to traverse things much faster now, and this is absolutely amazing. Oh my god, it was 3 episodes of that. Walking everywhere. This? No. This is much better. As we find our way to Route 3, we are going to be met with a substantial amount of trainers. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? I technically, I guess I kind of tapped you on the shoulder, if anything. Pidgey. Yeah, we know the drill here. You're mean. Yeah, I guess so. But, to be frank, you had 2 level 9 Pidgeys, and this is what we're looking like here. So, I wouldn't go talking too brash about being mean. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. Did you? Which one were you? Were you the one that was facing the tree? Colton. No? Perhaps you were just stalking me from inside the trees. Freak.
Hey!
Poppy grew to level 9. Just getting that defense, that's great. And Moose to level 12. Getting that speed even better. Sending out Weedle. Yep, we're still doing this. Don't worry, friends, there is a method to the madness. Damn, a level 10 Weedle. Really, I still don't understand why anybody would want to extend the lifespan of the Weedle that long. Yeah, okay. I will be fair, you are dealing a little bit of damage to me. I would argue that you could be dealing more damage, but you're still dealing damage nonetheless. Oh my goodness, is it over already? You beat me again. I'm not convinced I beat you the first time. You may very well be mistaking me for someone else, kid. I mean, far be it from me to call you a liar, and I'm more than happy to take the credit, but, I mean, maybe just think about it a little bit harder. It's you! Oh, it's you. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. Yes, they are. Everybody loves you. Everybody, this is youngster Ben. He has very little to his name and a Rattata to boot. But he likes shorts. Therefore, he's a fan favorite. Not a whole lot to add here. See you in a second. Ekans. Oh, I guess you do have something interesting then. Well, we'll show this off first. Ekans, the yawning snake Pokemon. I don't know that I've ever had to use one on my team. I'd be more than happy to. You know, throw in a little bit of something different every once in a while would be great. I can't even think of where I'd find one. For me, I suppose they're just really sparse and few and far between. I tend to find, actually, their evolved forms, if I'm not mistaken. Like, later in the game, I'm pretty sure you can find those just out in the wild as well. So that may be where I'm more familiar with them. But having an Ekans That would be great. I could absolutely think of a use or two that I could have one. Clompy grew to level 10. Didn't gain a whole lot in points there, but we might have gained something else. I don't believe it. Me neither, kid. Definitely can't believe that Clompy is evolving. Congratulations, Clompy evolved into Beedrill. So yes, all of that hard work paid off quite well. Clompy is now a Beedrill, and Beedrill, unlike Kakuna, has an attack stat. It's going to be able to do a pretty good amount of damage, actually rather comparable to Schloop himself, who's our strongest member of the team. That's what you get for a fully evolved Pokemon at level 10. Unfortunately, it doesn't get too much better than that. It stays very handy for the early on, locations of the game, and it does have utility in the poison and other types of moves that it can learn, but compared to other things that you could be having on your team, it, doesn't really get too much better than that. Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away. Hello, Greg. Oh, poor Greg. Oh, poor Greg. Really? Yes, this time I'll switch in Dale. Dale, buddy, level 9? We're gonna have to work with you a little bit. Okay, maybe not. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You seem to be handling your own quite well there. Sorry to have ever doubted you, the almighty Dale. Just like that, Dale grew to level 10. Get them stats. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. Maybe. Willing to bet that you wouldn't. But it's good to be optimistic, right, Greg? Yeah. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. The look I'm giving? You mean the wall, right? The side of your head, it's just so intriguing. Go, Rattata! Ridiculous. Dude! Dale! Alrighty then. Keep that shit up. You're doing great. Nidoran. Specifically, Nidoran female. There are two different types of Nidorans. And yes, they are they are different. They have completely different lines of evolutions for the gender that they are, which is, I think, the only time that's been done, so much to the fact that it's actually... Uh-oh. Dale? No. No, 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 no. Oh, that's so fucked up, man. We just started loving Dale. Oh, that's so shit. You and your poison point. Okay. Fuck, I am officially heartbroken. That... Damn. Okay, well... You go and fuck this guy up, Schloop. No! Why? that poison point. Oh, that sucks. Nidoran doesn't really look like it's a poison-type Pokemon, and I suppose that is my own painful ignorance here. Ah. Dale. We'll be right back. Now, I was hoping that we wouldn't have to come to this just yet. This is the PC box, and this is where you would go to rearrange your party members and, you know, switch out any extras that you may have in the box. Let's say we ended up catching 7 Pokemon instead of the allotted 6 that we can have, the 7th one would end up here. Another thing that happens here is we release our Pokemon. Unfortunately, Dale, for all he is worth, has passed away. We'll see you in another timeline, Dale. It was good having you. Alright. We have come down to the true grit of this game. You, and you. This can happen to anyone. And I expect everyone to be on the top of their goddamn game going forward. I am not willing to lose any of the 3 of you. You are my friends and I love you. Just like I love Dale. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you? Several things at the moment. Several things. For one thing, I'm grieving. For 2 things, I am self-conscious about my calves. Oh, I had to rub it in. Lost. You know how brutal that is? I came up here grieving, and then you throw out the one Pokemon that I couldn't catch. To no fault of your own, I will give you that. You had no idea of knowing that would have happened. But then when you lost, you repeated the word lost. Yes, I have lost many things as of you, which is what you may have been referring to, but shut up. We're both in a world of hurt. 3 Pokemon isn't a large amount of Pokemon. I would prefer to have a higher amount of Pokemon. I would prefer to have Dale back, but Fate. Fate is a cruel mistress. That Fate? Yes it is. And now we have Tallgrass. You're not a trainer, are you? Okay. You know what? I feel this is destined. After everything that happened last time, it is about time that we get a Spearow on our team. And we do it soon before you end up killing Clompy. Spearow was caught. See, that wasn't so hard. Tiny bird Pokemon. I forgot to read the dex entry, but we will nickname it. I need to think of something clever for this. Give me a second. Stinkrow. Get it? Because it's like stink and crow and like stink Spearow. Shut up. It's the best I got. Hope you're happy, Zan. And because nothing can ever be easy, we're going to have to cure Stinkrow before she actually, come to think of it. Yeah. Wow. Stinkrow is a female. And it's mild. Nifty. Keen Eye doesn't lose accuracy. Definitely handy. Wow, 13 attack. Compared to 18 on a level 13. Ow. Okay, so I guess in terms of attacking power, Stinkrow might be the way to go once we get her trained up. Beautiful. We like it. We like it. We do have to heal, though. Oh, freeze. Okay, go back. Better take a rest. Tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. I'm willing to bet it does. Just like with Clompy before, we're going to put Stinkrow up first, so we can switch you out when the going gets rough, and you still get experience for it. Hello there. That's the Boulder Badge. You got it from Brock, didn't you? Brock is cool. He's not just tough. People like and respect him. I want to be a gym leader like him. Just aspire to be as rock hard as he is. You there. Ouch, I tripped over a rocky Pokemon Geodude. I'll bet you did. And Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. Is that a newspaper you're reading? It's a newspaper, it is. And I guess I don't know anything else other than that it is a newspaper. God forbid a 10-year-old know how to read. Sometimes you'll have too many Pokemon with you to add any more. In that case, you should just try storing some in any PC. We've been over that. Okay, set 6 Pokeballs in my belt. Yeah, that'll do it. At most, you can have 6 Pokemon with you. Very helpful. Hello there, laddie. Have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a secret Pokemon, a Magikarp, for just $500. So you'll buy it, am I right? No. Only doing this as a favor to you. I'll bet you are, you cheapo. This is going to be one of those few times I want to actually take a look at the town map. So we're on Route 4, which comes just before Mount Moon. Mount Moon is going to be considered its own catching area. And then I believe we exit Mount Moon back onto Route 4 before eventually hitting Cerulean City. So, if I were to buy this Pokemon off of this trainer here, that would be the Pokemon that is considered our Route 4 catch. And I don't know if Magikarp is worth that. Especially being that we already have a water type. I think I might just hold off now, especially considering all the water that we may end up coming into contact with. We may very easily find ourselves catching a Magikarp just as is. So, sorry dude, you'll have to get your $500 another way. Mount Moon. We're going to enter very, very briefly, because Geodude is going to be our encounter here. Go Stinkrow. Switch you out for somebody who could probably handle a hit from this thing. I don't want to use Water Gun on you, but I don't want to use Tackle either. Yep. Gonna be a good battle here. Hold tight. And just like that, we got a Geodude. Wasn't as painful as I was thinking that was gonna be. Its round form makes it easy to pick up. Some people have used them to hurl at each other in a snowball fight. Ow! I wouldn't want to be caught in the fucking noggin with a goddamn Geodude. What the fuck do you think you're doing over here? No, 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 no.
You'll
Don't.
thank me for it.
Okay, hey, you're going to stick around here just for a moment. What are we going to nickname Geodude? Honey? What's your recommendation here? Is it bad if you say Rocky? We can go for Rocky. I wouldn't say it's bad, maybe a little cliche, but we can do it.
I'm really bad at this.
It's a rock with arms. It can't be any easier than that.
You just keep thinking of things that already exist.
Yeah, that's usually how naming goes. You name
Thor? Like...
Thor. Or like Ragnarok Thor.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Yeah. Okay, you know what? That's a good one. Probably the most clever and well thought out name on my team, considering. Yes, thank you, wife. Ragnarok, as per the request of my loving wife. And looking at the other names that we have here, from Schloop to Moose to Clompy, Ragnarok is definitely a standout here. So thank you very much for your contribution here, love. That being said, now that we've filled up our team a little bit more after a unnecessarily devastating loss, we're wrapping it up here. We will be tackling Mount Moon and the other route, more than likely, in the next video. So, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it every time, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!